Welcome to the Wealth Transfer with TC. Today I'm going to talk about the dinar and circumstances surrounding the dinar revaluation. Now, before I get started, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing information, giving you my thoughts and my opinions on that information. Now, folks, many of you, like me, have been invested in the Iraqi dinar for some time and also other foreign currencies. There is a day and a time that we will get the announcement of the revaluation of currencies, right? And I'm just not looking at the prophetic. I'm just looking at the Great Reset, even with the information that we have learned over the years, and also looking at gold-backed currency too as well. Many of you know Zimbabwe is starting to back their currency with gold. There are other countries talking about it. And so these are things that we have talked about for many, many years, well before I was making videos on this subject. So it's not just prophetic, but it's also what we see in all the information that we have put together concerning this currency revaluation. I did share with you last year when we discovered that Iraq was planning a central bank digital currency. It was coming. People laughed at the idea. People thought that the Dinar RV would have taken place by now. But I do believe that the CBDC is connected to the revaluation. And it's just because of a lot of the fluctuations that you are going to see. And you're going to see it in a lot of central bank digital currencies, I believe anyway. There's going to come a point in time when people are going to be looking at which is the next currency that's going to revalue. And so if you're not in it in the very beginning, a lot of people are going to be hopping in very late, and they might be waiting 1 or 2, 3 years for the next currency to change in value. Then we also have what is going on with Palestine and Israel. This is something that has always been, ever since I was born, and the conflicts are never going to stop. And so I know a lot of times Christians, they get kind of wound up about what's going on, but it is one of the triggers as far as the Dinar RV when things seem at their worst, right? There's going to come a point in time when there's major conflict that's going to be going on in the Middle East, and that's when the dinar is going to revalue, right? And that could be any time, right? I'm not going to say how bad things have to be in order for that to take place, but I think it'll come in synopsis with the Iraq central bank digital coin and new currency notes. And there's going to be some other financial breakthroughs that happen around that time. I don't know if it's this year. I don't know if it's next year. I know that this conflict in Israel is going to escalate, right, where other countries are going to get involved, right? And we just have to wait and see. We are not in election year. And I keep telling everybody this, that China and Russia, if they do not make their moves, well, Russia kind of already has, but to escalate it, they have not, right? They keep doing things to try to poke and prod the United States and NATO. But the main thing that we're looking for also is China to make its move as well. We are only 7 months away before the election rhetoric really heats up. And that will be, January of 2024. And they know that if they don't make their move before the next election, and there's a chance that Trump will become president, they know they're going to have to make their move before then, right? Concerning Taiwan or attack on the United States, Russia doing what they're going to do to escalate the war, they know that they have to do it. And our own government, the people that are behind the scenes, they're evil, and they're trying to destroy America, they know that they only have a limited amount of time before they can make their move. All right, so right now, that's why I'm not too concerned. We're not going to know when they're going to do this, and they're just not going to announce it a week ahead of time, but we can get clues from the news articles when things get closer and closer to that time period. And one of the major things that I'm looking for is the Iraq central bank digital coin. And I even shared in a previous video that one day we might see CBDCs like on Coinbase or on other platforms, right? People investing and hoping that the currency goes up. So that's why I don't spend a lot of time on the Iraqi dinar. And right now I have what I have, and I'm fine with what I have. there's going to be other investments that are going to provide me additional funds to get more Iraqi dinar if I choose to do so. Right now, we are focused a lot on what's going on with the crypto world and waiting for our time with that. We don't know when this could happen. This could happen next year. This could happen in 2025. We have no idea. But, I've learned that I can only pay attention so much, because if you get deeply involved with the daily news concerning what's going on with the dinar and currency, you'll go crazy, and you just see stuff like articles like Zimbabwe going to a gold standard, right? So we know that we're getting closer and closer. And it's just a matter of time before Iraq does the same thing. I did many videos on it. Go to my video section and Iraq gold-backed currency. Right? We've talked about it. Currency 365 has talked about it. Other people have talked about it. These are things that are going to happen in the future, and they are moving forward. So anyways, I just wanted to share this information. I don't want any of my people that listen to me to really stress out about what's going on. You see the hints and the clues that are constantly taking place. And there's going to come a point in time that when you wake up, that it has happened. And then you'll be able to go to the bank and exchange your dinars. Now, the only thing that you have to worry about is a lot of these scammers telling you to go to these exchange centers that are not going to be banks, right? And there's going to be a lot of deception, right? You just have to be careful of these people talking about redemption centers and stuff like that. And make sure you're not listening to anybody that's talking about that. Anybody who is talking about that, stay away from them. Don't even engage in those conversations or promote those conversations. We just look forward to the day that when it does happen, and in the meantime, we just concentrate on other investments. Thank you guys for listening. God bless. TC out.